Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is week 10 update of the Lenire device treatment for tinnitus. Well, this here has been another kind of average week. Nothing special to report. Another what I would call 7 to 8 week. I did have a couple nice days just a few days ago. That was a little better than 7 and 8. But other than that, nothing really big to report. I'd like to have a better report again, but it's kind of the same old, same old. Was grateful for those 2 nice days I had. Those 2 days, I might have got down in the 6 to 7 range. It was probably more of a 7 than they'd say a 6, like I said, but it was still a couple of good days in there. But for the most part, it's been probably more around the 8 range for most of the week, other than those 2 days. And haven't still seen any real big breaks after using the device. When I take the device off, I'm not seeing any real huge breaks afterwards. Maybe 5-10 minute breaks once in a while, but even those are pretty slim this week. So, we did turn the power on the tongue tip up last week, and that gave me, like I said, a pretty good spike there for a day or so, in which, they said that would possibly happen, and it did. But I'm back to probably just my normal level that I've been staying at here lately, ever since. So I can't really say that turning the tip up has done anything spectacular yet, but it could. We'll just have to see. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, that's just going to be a short video this week. I don't have a lot to report on it. I will talk about a comment that I want to bring up for people that's searching for Lenire. I had somebody watching, and they were saying, I'm not sure what area they were calling in. They talked like they were up in the Michigan area, and they were trying to get a hold of some of the clinics, and was talking about one of the clinics that Lenire had listed. They called and act like they didn't even know what Lenire was, and I'm not sure who they called or what they called, but the only thing I will say on all of that clinic list for kind of the middle of America area, I will say there's 2 on there in the Indiana area. They're in Indianapolis, Indiana. And back in my searching days, when I was trying to pick out a clinic, find a provider, that clinic there that has 2 different numbers listed in Indiana, they would never answer. I mean, I called them because they was actually the closest drive for me where I was located went to Indy. But like I said, they wouldn't answer. I called I don't know how many times, and I finally started leaving voicemails. They did have a automated system, and I left voicemails explaining who I was, what I was looking for. Never got a return phone call or nothing. So I'm going to put that out there for any of y'all. If you have tried to call that Indianapolis provider, maybe they've got better. I'm not trying to down them a bit. Maybe they've got better. Maybe they're answering the phone now. But I know for me, they wouldn't answer the phone a bit. So I just had to start searching outside of the Indianapolis provider. So just wanted to put that out there for people that's maybe in that area looking. If don't get discouraged. I don't know what's the deal with them, but you may just want to try the next closest provider if you're looking for Lenire. So anyway, wanted to kind of throw that out there for everybody, because I did have trouble with that myself. So, but anyhow, check back in next week for week 11. We'll see if we're doing any better then. Thank you all for watching and commenting, and see you then.